congratulations. I think as we neared the deadline, it looked like you were going to the All-Star game. But what are you thinking about starting the All-Star game? How impressed are you with the campaigning of the Blue Jays and the way the fans really got behind you?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's an honor. I think it's something, as a young kid, you always dreamed of. That's what you wanted to be, an all-star in the big leagues. And, I think early in my career, that's coming up through the minor leagues, getting drafted, that's what I expected of myself. And, it didn't happen that way, but, I'm here now and, excited to be a part of it.
And congratulations, Justin. But was there any point in your career where you thought maybe this day wouldn't come, when maybe you hit a few lows at certain points?
There's always times you second guess. I feel like I work so hard to try to change a lot of different things to get better. And, at one point, a few times I even forgot how I used to hit. And I think I've learned from that. I think I've made some adjustments. And I feel like I'm back to, feeling the way I always felt as a kid, as an amateur, as a guy in the minor leagues, and I feel like I'm getting back to that point now.
What were your expectations for yourself coming into the season, and have you exceeded those?
Well, I'd say yes. I've always expected a really good, I expected myself to be a really good baseball player, and that's what I feel like at times I chased the numbers. I wanted to be the power guy. I wanted to hit 30 homers a year and driving 100, and, I think I just got out of, I wasn't myself. I wasn't a baseball player anymore. I was searching, trying to be somebody I wasn't, and, I feel like, this year I've kind of gotten back to that. The guy that I always was is just compete and try to be a good baseball player on both sides of the ball, and I feel like I've been able to do
that. It's fresh in your mind right now, but what do you think the experience is going to be like for your family and your friends and your coaches and people who have been with you for the the whole journey to get to this point?
Yeah, I think they're all excited. They expected as well as I did when I first got drafted, but it's not always easy, and it's something that was not easy for me to figure out, but it took me a while, and I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure things out, but I feel like I'm in a better place now. Yeah.
You kind of mentioned that you grew up dreaming of being in an All-Star game. Are there any moments that stand out that you remember maybe as a kid from All-Star games?
I think the biggest things for me was always the home run derbies. Getting to see Griffey do it with his hat backwards. Big Mac and Sammy Sosa, those, just watching those as a kid, that's the biggest thing I remember. I think as a kid I'd rather watch home run derbies than the actual game. So the actual games I don't remember much, but the home run derbies I do.
Justin, have you been asked to participate in the home run derby, and do you have any interest in doing so if asked?
Yeah, I have been asked. I declined. I told them if they came and watch my BP, they wouldn't want me in the home run derby. So, yeah, I think it'd be more fun to watch the big boys battle it out.
He's had a huge first half, and well deserved. Big turnaround. He's made a big turnaround coming off last year, and he's been as steady as you can be. Another big day today. So, it's one of those feel-good stories too, and his confidence is sky high.